In this era, people are busy chasing the future and looking back on the past, yet few truly live in the present. We all know the phrase cherish the present, but few can truly put it into practice, because the heart always wanders too far, and people often get lost in the winds of their own making. Taoism says, man follows the earth follows heaven follows the Tao, and the Tao follows nature. What is nature? Nature is not forcing, not dreading, not being held back by the shadows of the past, nor being frightened by the whispers of the future. Nature is living in the present moment. As children, we always felt we had plenty of time. As adults, we realize that days aren't torn away page by page, but lost moment by moment. Many of your past regrets stem from you weren't there at that moment. You were physically present, but your heart wasn't. You were eating, but thinking about what? You were taking a walk, but staring at your phone. You were loving someone, but bound by past hurts. Taoism says, all things arise and flourish, and I observe their return. This means that amidst the chaos of everything happening simultaneously, one should return to one's center, to the present moment, because the present moment is where love truly unfolds. Why is it difficult for people to live in the present? Because fear, desire, comparison, and worry keep the mind constantly racing. We fear losing the future, so we frantically plan. We fear facing the present, so we frantically escape. We fear accepting ourselves, so we frantically find excuses. But have you noticed? The more you escape the present, the less control you have over the future. Lao Tzu said, knowing contentment prevents disgrace. Knowing when to stop prevents danger. This doesn't mean we shouldn't progress, but rather that when you return to the present, you know what you truly need. You don't need externally imposed anxiety. You don't need a pace dictated by others. You don't need to punish yourself with future imaginings. Those who live in the present truly possess power. Much pain isn't happening now, but rather it resides in your mind. What if I fail? What if he leaves me? Am I not good enough? You haven't even taken a step, and you're already imagining yourself falling. You haven't even started, and you already predetermined the ending. You're bound by a non-existent future, yet you've given up the present you possess. Taoism emphasizes quietude and non-action, not inaction, but preventing the heart from being pulled apart by an illusory future. True tranquility isn't about escaping the city, but about being able to hear yourself even amidst the noise. Have you ever experienced this moment? See a falling leaf, suddenly feeling the world is quiet. Walking down the street at dusk, suddenly realizing how long it's been since you truly lived. At that moment, your heart returns. Taoism says, attain at most emptiness, hold fast to stillness. When your heart is truly still, you will see. Happiness isn't about how much you gain, but how much you can feel. Happiness is never far away. It's hidden in the breeze, hidden in your very breath right now. Taoist wisdom is not just a slogan, but a practice. Here are 4 things you can try starting today. 1. Slow down the pace of everything. Eating, showering, walking even just for 30 seconds. You'll be surprised to find that slowing down allows your mind to return to its normal state. Focus on your breathing. When you're tense and anxious, don't blame yourself. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Breathing is your gateway back to the present moment. 3. Give yourself 1 minute of non-action each day. Do nothing, just sit. Don't chase, don't think. 1 minute of stillness can bring your mind back to its origin. 4. Let go of what you can control. You only need to do what you can do in the present moment, and the future will follow its own course. When you can keep your mind in the present moment, you find that life is never lacking in happiness. It only lacks you willing to stop. Do you want to change your destiny? Do you want to be happier? Do you want your heart to be quieter? The answer is not. I'll wait until I have money. I'll start when I'm no longer anxious. I'll change when I'm ready. Life won't wait for you to be ready. It will only keep moving forward. And what you can grasp is only this moment. Cherishing the present is cherishing yourself. Bring your heart back from the past. Take it back from the future. And place it in this very moment. You will see a whole new world. Taoism believes the greatest power is going with the flow. The deepest wisdom is living in the present. You don't need perfection. You don't need to see every path in advance. You only need to put your foot in the present moment. Because the present moment is all the life you can access. And what you can control is only now. May you, starting today, no longer be held back by the past. No longer be held hostage by the future. Place your heart in this moment, and let life truly begin.